I'm Channing Curtis.
And I'm Tim Pham. We have a lot to get to this morning, but leading us off this morning is meteorologist Thomas Patrick to talk about the hot weather here in the inland Northwest. It feels good outside, Thomas, right now, but it will get very hot later today.
Yeah, make sure that you're drinking a little bit more than, say, like coffee, like us here on the morning show, but make sure that you're getting just as much water in your system today because it is going to be an absolute scorcher. And I know, like every single day, or at least half of them have been in the 90s, but today's one of those days where we're going to be a lot closer to 100 degrees by the afternoon today. So while it feels great right now, and usually I start out by showing you the current temperatures, I want you to know what we're in for today, and that's 100 degrees in Spokane. That would tie the record high for this date, which is also the latest in the year we've ever hit 100 degrees. That was back in 1967, if I'm remembering that correctly. But yeah, we'll see widespread upper 90s and low triple digits for this afternoon. So all the better to enjoy a cooler morning where it is 65 degrees and we're just 2 minutes to sunrise as of right now, 3 minutes in Spokane. Otherwise, sunny skies all day long today. You see the triple digit heat from about 3, 4, or 5 o'clock for the afternoon hours. And yeah, there could be a little extra cloud cover. More on that in a moment. But we are under heat advisories for today. Those high temperatures could climb as hot as about 102 in some of our normal hot spots across the inland Northwest. So again, just going to be absolute scorching hot for central Washington, eastern Washington, and North Idaho for today.
Well, by this time next week, the East Trent Shelter will open its doors to people experiencing homelessness in Spokane.
However, people living at the homeless encampment near I-90 have mixed reactions. The shelter will include showers, meals, and services to help people out of homelessness. KREM 2 spoke with some people at the camp yesterday. Some believe the shelter will give them the stability and resources they need, but others say they have no plans to leave.
I don't feel safe, so I would go to a controlled environment where I would be safe.
Well, I'd rather live in a tent than be in a shelter if I had to.
Why though?
Shelters suck. I've lived in them before. Like, you gotta be in at a certain time, you gotta be out at a certain time, carry your stuff.
The city says the shelter needs its final inspection before opening. KREM 2 spoke with Mayor Nadine Woodward. She says there will be an end date for when people must vacate the I-90 camp, and that date is still being discussed.
Transparency, honesty. There hasn't been any. Really helps.
Well, a heated discussion between the mayor, Catholic Charities, and the West Hills neighborhood last night during a town hall. Dozens of neighbors showed up to express their frustrations for the possible transitional housing at the Quality Inn on Sunset Boulevard.
Now, most say that they're upset because no one warned them that the potential housing was even coming to their neighborhood. Mayor Nadine Woodward reminded people that the city had only 30 days to work out a plan in order to receive $24 million from the Department of Commerce. This money would be used to clear out that I-90 encampment. Catholic Charities says that it's not a homeless shelter and that people will have to be referred and interviewed to live there. There will be 24/7 security, but neighbors say they're still concerned.
There's nothing but criminal activity in that encampment, and you're bringing them to my home.
We already have a huge drug problem at Palisades Park. We already have prostitution. I carry a gun with 2 80-pound dogs when I walk.
Catholic Charities says they strive to provide dignity to people they serve, as well as neighbors and businesses. Many neighbors at the meeting want the project stopped and relocated to a different part of town.
I think we have accepted as a community that sometimes the interests of the marginalized need to be raised up and take precedent, and that's what's happening here.
Now, Catholic Charities is also looking for a new building for their other shelter, House of Charity. Mayor Woodward says that Sunset Hill will be off the table for that project. This morning, the votes are still being counted in Kootenai County for a levy for the Coeur d'Alene School District. The levy would attribute $8 million a year for 10 years to safety and maintenance in the Coeur d'Alene School District. Now, this would help address hundreds of safety, health, and maintenance priorities in schools as well as other district facilities. So taking a look at where those results stand right now. Now, in order for the levy to pass, it does have to reach a 55% minimum threshold. Right now, as you can see, it's split 50-50 between yes and no, meaning that at the moment, that levy is not passing.
It's just about 6:06. Let's take a look at your morning rush. More news in less time. We have an update to a story we first brought you as breaking news here on Up with KREM. 2 teenage girls are in the hospital after a serious crash on the way to school. The Washington State Patrol believes they were making a left turn when they collided with a dump truck. We're told the driver and passenger in that SUV have serious life-threatening injuries. The school was hosting a senior sunrise event on the football field to celebrate the start of school. WSP tells us they believe the girls were on their way to that event. Happening right now, the search continues for a suspected road rage shooter near Chattaroy. Troopers say the shooting happened on Saturday night at the intersection of Highway 2 and Denison-Chattaroy Road. The victim's car is described as a white Chrysler 300. WSP is also looking for witnesses who think they might have seen something that night. A brush fire is now under control near the West 8th Avenue and South Cannon Street area. It was burning near downtown Spokane. Our newsroom spoke to the Spokane Fire Department and were told the fire was near 2 homes. DNR had 4 engines on scene as well as a helicopter. No word yet on the cause. The Idaho Department of Labor just released its monthly employment report. It shows more than 950,000 people worked or looked for work last month. The state's seasonally adjusted unemployment rate increased 2.6%, up just 1/10 of a point from June. One reason for the increase? More Idahoans were actively looking for a job. And that's a look at your morning rush. We are just a few hours away from the return of Pig Out in the Park.
And this is the first time that the 6-day food-focused event will be back in downtown since the start of the pandemic.
I'm sorry, did you just hear my stomach growl?
Nobody heard it, it's
Did my
a secret.
mic pick that up? I'm sorry. Nicole Hernandez live at Riverfront Park for us this morning to give us a preview of what you can expect at Spokane's favorite food festival. And Nicole, if we had smell-o-vision right now, I bet we could already smell all of the
fried
stuff
goodness.
happening behind you.
Oh, absolutely. So actually, you guys mentioned it, last time we had Pig Out on the Park was 2019, almost 3 years ago now. And that was right when I started here. And I actually came to Pig Out in the Park as one of the first Spokane events I came to. And where I came was right here, and I had fried raviolis from Joey here. And now, full circle, we're back here with Joey, Pig Out in the Park. So first off, what is this place? What made you want to branch off and do fried foods?
Just fried foods that most people haven't really heard about. All of the top banners are all homemade. You're not going to find a deep fried lasagna anywhere else
No.
the way I do it. You eat it like a burrito. I'm sure Spokane is very familiar with it. That was the best seller, but now the pizza and the Philly cheesesteak have actually been catching up to it. So I actually did fry you guys up a pizza.
Wow. Look at how
to
giant
try it out.
Goodness gracious.
So that is the deep fried pizza.
Oh, it's giant. So how long have you been doing this for?
I think this booth right around 8 years.
Wow.
And it is really good.
I will take a bite in a second. I do have to do a little bit more talking before I can do that.
Absolutely.
But real quick, I want to tell everybody just the details about the event. So of course, this is happening starting today, August 31st, going through this upcoming Monday, September 5th. It's going to be happening every single day here in the park. Of course, we're here, the sun's starting to come up. It's starting to get a little bit more active this morning, but it is going to be way more active when vendors all open up and people start coming down. Of course, it is free to come on in. It's just at Riverfront Park here in downtown Spokane. So just come on down. All you gotta pay for is the yummy fried foods or whatever food you decide to choose. There's of course lemonade stands and shave ice as well, because it's gonna be hot, I know, for the next few days. So that's gonna be something to look forward to as well. There's also going to be over 250 different types of foods with over 50 types of vendors. There's gonna be a bunch of concerts as well at 4 different stages and different adult beverage gardens, if that's what you're into as well. So plenty to do here. I want you to tell me, I'll take a bite of your pizza. You tell me your personal favorite on the menu if you want me to try this.
I do like the pizza a lot, but the lasagna is still my favorite, I
Yeah,
think.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I try that? Will you
Yeah,
show
absolutely.
us the dessert that you had for us as well?
Yeah.
Because you have two different,
Go
yeah,
ahead
can
and
you
do this
explain,
whole
you have
thing.
two different sides,
so
right?
this is the deep fried savory side, and over here
It's giant.
we have the deep fried sweets, and we do all the common things like the Oreos, the Twinkies, everything that
Wow.
people are familiar with, but my favorites are the cookie dough, which you do not see in a lot of places. So you have the deep fried cookie dough, and then you have, this is a s'more.
A s'more?
It's a deep fried s'more.
It's not even fall yet. It's not even campfire season yet. We're already doing s'mores. I love it. I just tried to take a bite of this pizza. Very difficult because it's ginormous, but it tastes amazing. It tastes very Italian. I like the seasonings on it. So
good, thank
there's
you.
plenty here to try. And then, of course, this is just one of many booths. We're going to be trying more throughout the morning, so stay tuned. But for now, I'm going to finish this pizza, try some dessert, and I'll send things back to you guys.
What? What's happening?
Every time Nicole looks at the food, her eyes go, whoa. Whoa, every time.
So do ours, though, to be fair. We're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Please eat that. Oh, is it amazing?
Oh my goodness.
We want to live vicariously through you.
I'm so hungry now.
I am starving now.
Is it too early to have deep fried pizza?
It's never too early for fried foods. Never.